power stuff. And that nigga was fast, bro. Yes. He was fast, too.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Ooh,
absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah,
nice linebacker play.
On 2nd down, it's back. And his defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
This is him.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have a production means they don't want to be in 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
I kept putting up numbers. It was because he scored. Like, we both scored the first 2 times we touched the ball. Then I finally stopped him.
So now it's 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs. From the gun, Vic steps away to his left, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say,
this is him.
That's a no-no.
I knew as soon as you said that,
understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
This is when I learned that
he gets this one away. Here's Hester. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
He ain't got no blockers out there. He got Tyson Hill and scored, man.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll try the left side. Dickerson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
You are great stretch, you are.
In order to play really good run defense, when you're in a 3-4,
motion one of those tight ends out of that set to the other side, and they become a fullback. It is so OP. I was running with left to the outside.
They're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job
whatever
well,
side, the strong side that
guys
you
who play on the inside, those inside linebackers,
opposite side.
Oh my God! I just seen it. I just seen it.
Yes.
I just seen it.
I was like, wait a minute.
Frustrating for a defense.
I read that. You know, Lav isn't fast enough to really what's it called, like really get
in your running
game on it. But he had
make the guys carrying the ball
very,
very happy.
Yeah, I just seen it.
And didn't you put the little stretch thing, like the outside run?
Yeah, outside.
Bro, I played someone this week. He literally ran that every single play. He had 2 running backs who both had it on the intended receiver. So annoying.
But when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
Stop it.
To be mad,
They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson, and he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Mel Blount, the Hall of Fame corner, on the stop. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't go up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30.
Oh, I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
I'd be running. I'd be running regular though, not with
not much happening there.
You
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
See,
yeah,
that's
but
why
they
you
tried
got
to pretty quickly. They didn't close fast.
The more you learn the playbook, you learn what motions and what things you can do, the more you'll learn to like stop stuff. I'm just saying this offense Mr. Andy Reid.
That one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Devin Hester, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I need a...
We're scoreless after 1.
Once I get, what's it called, Powered, My mission is to get bombed.
Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action. The Falcons with the football.
Can't do
They're in
it.
the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long
He'll get
here.
another card. He'll be straight. He's still gonna be weak. You still think he'll be weak? Give me another card.
He's gonna be able to block a little bit.
He was more of a receiving though. Receiving tight end.
Yeah, but he's too small to be my receiving tight end.
Yeah, Grant will be perfect.
Now a give right side. Dickerson. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, really, one super burner, the other one a burner, but a good route runner. You know, like
and this
big
will
body
split
route.
the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage.
Yeah.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard.
I came up watching.
So maybe now the mentality
Miller,
changes
Tony
in this
Gonzalez,
game
and all these
because anytime you can get to the red zone, if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a
I don't
disappointment.
know, little weak.
In a game like this one,
even though
the
that's
kick
fake,
field goals means you're right there, and you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
This nigga put Taysom Hill as his fullback. I love that Taysom Hill. I really wish you could like not edit, but you know like how the position change thing they have.
The
He should be
Steeler
the only
offense here
part that
about
should be
ready for
allowed.
their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Right, he broke on me twice, but after that he never saw the 1st down again. He never got past his line of scrimmage again.
Throwing on 2nd down, Vic. And this is going to be incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Yeah, this thing is ass.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
He's ass.
He keep doing the same shit.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down the score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. 17 yards and a 1st down for Atlanta. His 1st carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And he always gonna go to the
now Vic stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free, creating something good for your team.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
He outright. He got no receiver that can do it. What are you doing?
On 2nd down now, it's Stewart. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
They work better with that.
On 3rd down, Vic out of the gun. Forced out to his left. He may try to run for this. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, not early. I played him early weekend. Maybe a day ago. I think I played him yesterday. Yeah.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
He's scored, and he's the fastest nigga on the field.
Exactly, bro.
It makes no sense.
They'll try to throw it here. Vic.
Bro, every time I do that, I get tackled, bro.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Yeah, like every time I do that, oh, he got to set his feet and throw it.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
And he says C-5 or C-5.
He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a fourth down. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes
3-4 linebackers weren't good before
they're
they
just
broke
specialists putting it through the
now,
post.
3-4 linebackers are god awful. They don't even react to them.
Yeah, that shit trash.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Time ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with the verbal telestrator here, because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has the 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside, where they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers. If the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
You said
from the 39, Vic. Eluding the pressure.
If you can like really,
he'll pull it down.
you want to run the,
but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
You want to run that trail, JC?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Who the hell do you think I am?
They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
I wish we could set our audibles, man.
Yeah, you can't. You know you can.
You can?
Yeah.
Out. For what?
Yeah.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here.
Oh, you fucked up the game, JR.
Before half.
You fucked up the game, bro.
First. This time
I'm
it's
fucking
39
you,
yards
JR.
away.
Oh, you know you can change your audible.
I I didn't know you could
They will
change
take the lead here in this battle of field
stay?
goals at
Yeah,
6-3.
not for life, but you got to come
So
every
we will
game.
not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
That's why I never do that.
This will be taken short.
I don't get what I want to change. I don't believe every single game.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
You got the best of the best. We still
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
All the ones they make now at Brand.
On 2nd and 11 now. Vic. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
What has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right. It hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
Check 13. Check 13.
Oh, you know I'm not worried.
I'm coming.
I want you to see the power.
On third down, Dickerson. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Okay, he didn't bring that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Fellas, let's set a tone. Rush in. Rush in.
Awesome.
They will indeed go for it. Vic. This one taken in by Hester. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of balls.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. No gain on the play there, second down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Check curls. Check curls. Check curls.
I think he's in combat.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
You ain't ready. You ain't doing nothing today. Mike,
To throw, Vic. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Cam Hayward, always a force guy back there for the sack.
He's made it our friend old momentum. I think he's definitely changed teams in this game.
It's only going to grow after that sack, and now, heck, they can get the ball back here and possibly even get the lead. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They run here with Stewart. So he got free at one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb it. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
That's complete to his tight end, Waller. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing, Vic. That's taken in by Stewart. They now produce 3-yard gains on 3 straight plays. Leads us to fourth down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before.
Yeah. Or I'm bare when I'm over on.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
All of them shouldn't even have anything.
He may try and run for this. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward.
I'm having a lot of good runs.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
I got a QB draw, but I know you don't run that shit.
Running right, a handoff to Stewart. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
That one's kind of better because it's so quick.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
I want tilted back so bad. I love tilted. I was just going to tilt it early game. No.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Vic dancing to his left. He's going to go up to him. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Antoine Randall there to make the grab. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken short. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still... Y'all playing wrong.
And an alley to run. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Well, that little John helps able to pick up the first get out of bounds as well.
And he has to put a little bit of risk-reward here at this time because they need these first downs. But you know the risk is if they catch him inbounds and tackle him, the clock continues to run and grinds things for him. So he's able to get it done, get out of bounds, and conserve a little bit of time as they try and get the ball downfield.
Looking to throw on second down. Vic buying time to his left. And an alley to run. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this with both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 35-yard line.
Here I come.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Devin Hester, the intended receiver. And it's third down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Safe. Any weapon.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devin Hester, 37 yards. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation. But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I got my stuff on the screen.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Being chased out left.
Why are you struggling with this bomb, bro?
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 41-yard line.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Can't do that, JT, because this is my account.
Alert 3.
You hear me? That's my account. It's going to mark me out.
Now Stewart on first down. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Steps away to his left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Back to the ground now with Stewart. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there in the final minute. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. If there was a time to break off a nice run like that, it was right here to grab the lead in the 4th.
And it's just so much stress on a defense in that situation because you're looking at the clock. What are we guarding against? What's the first thing, right? The strike to the end zone, throwing the ball. Instead, they come back and hit him with a run. Block it well, and how about the physical run he made? Terrific job finding his way to the end zone to give him the lead.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Now Michael Vick. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you describe that because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing that.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I thought you were going on the field, but okay, I see you.
All the way back there, bro.
Falcons going to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Vick. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I lost that game.
Vick to throw. Dancing to his left. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It moves to second and 10.
I went full straight.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Vick.
5 out of 6.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
If I got a DC glitch, JR, I'm over it.
Oh yeah, DC glitch. Hell.
You said you did?
Oh no, I was saying that DC glitch.
You let the game count. It did count. I lost. Oh, yep, we stuck with 13, Jeff.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
That last pass we got, was it 94 or 95?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I'll use it on Sean.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Something between shit. Whatever. Don't matter no way.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
On first down, Dickerson. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
You say you're going for 18?
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll try the left side. Dickerson. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Dickerson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, Dickerson. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
I'm not calling you. No.
Ready. Check right 50. Mike is a 50. Check right. Go. Okay, double.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
They'll run on first down. Dickerson. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. As an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness to it? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. 77 yards. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. It didn't take too long for them to get that lead right back, did it?
No, it certainly didn't, and it's got to be just a bit demoralizing. You're charged up, you take the lead, you send your defense out, and guess what? One play later, you're right back in a position of having to go down the field and score again.
You got legend. Joe got it.
This will be taken very short. Stiff-armed him. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I'm all-star.
How many you got?
54. I got like 50. I'm over the all-star, so. I'm in all-star, but I'm not in MVP.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Taylor, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you? Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they get him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
319. Go. Hey, left 319.
On first down, Dickerson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down now, Dickerson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Oh, the receivers are 95s. I'm on to 94 is it. It doesn't matter. I came back and
they'll try the left side. Dickerson. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and While that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Hell no, he got last second touchdown. Of course, everybody got blocked perfectly on the last play. Of course.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This will be taken short. There's a nice move. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
He'll just probably making moves better and shit.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They'll run on first down. Dickerson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on third down.
16, and I had got glitched. I won the game right after that.
Operating from the gun. Vic. It's caught. Jones. A nice pickup there. 18 yards. First down, Falcons.
At least try.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence. When in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That'll be caught by Hester. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
No, I can't get 16.
As a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Got DC glitch. The game after that one, so I got 13. And I'm 3 away from the Mopsy, but I don't got the game.
It'll be Vic once more. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Taylor, his second sack of the night. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Dickerson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Whatever, it don't matter. I need money and coin. I need money and training.
On second down, Dickerson. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Oh, shit. 5 more days.
You think that's working? Oh, go to
third down. Dickerson. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Go back to control.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
This will be taken very short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the...
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
How did we do something?
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short.
I'm not using it.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 24-yard line.
Oh, I'll use it on. I'd be dumb as hell use it on Kyle. Use Jake's.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Looking deep for Julio. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 64 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Oh, eluding the tackle. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead.
That drive was quick and impressive. Almost like they had somewhere else they needed to be after the game.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he's going to take this all the way down to the 40-yard line. The fullback comes through with a big play there.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
On first down, Dickerson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night as his guys are able to regain the lead. Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the two-point conversion.
Let's go, team. Big series right.
They're going to try and run. And did he get the football to break the play? No, he did not. They'll say he's out of bounds, shy of the goal line, and they'll be denied on the two-point conversion. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken short.
chest.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there.
Check it out,
You need Joe Green. Go crazy on you niggas.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's kind of smart. Me and Joe is cheap. Me and Joe.
It's coming this way, Here we go.
Let's check these other niggas.
Check it back.
Here goes Vic on 4th down. That'll be caught. It's Hester. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The first down run not going to get them a whole lot, maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
These niggas are better cover niggas in this game. Williams better. Champs better. Champ is better. Shit. No, Fly's better.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. They'll run on first down. Dickerson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On first down, Dickerson. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Yes, my boy went crazy.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
I don't even see this.
Yeah, we're going to try to...
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
Wait, did Delaney Walker get a new card?
Get you a shotgun, Kobe. That's what they are.
No, why?
Go back.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. On 2nd down now, Dickerson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson, no gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I'm trying to go all in.
Tucker's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. This will be taken very short.
Let's go. At their own 25-yard line.
You could have waited. If you get to 25, that's when you can get the next one.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
I think I'm already in there.
They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
You just started before. Told you to.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. On 3rd down, Dickerson. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
I don't want too many.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Oh, my God. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, Vick. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and they were spurred on by us.
Turn up these, it. Turn up these.
Yeah. Growing up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lagging. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle.
Oh my God, this man one shot just tossed him.
For my brothers, no lie. All you can die. Never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side. Me in it for life. Oh my God. With the gang, we all out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen.
He really was working.
I'm thinking about giving a corner zone out, bro. All we play is corner routes. Can't stop it now. Well, I can't stop it now because I had a block shot. I lost that.
Had to watch for the Jakes on the road. This crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up.
He was on his ass.
Foreign cars,
I told you that nigga remind me of Tony. Remember when Tony first came? He was just
my problems. Let me with the gang. We ball out. It can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways. Think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Who's DJ more? I got two more. Miles.
Yeah. 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 Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packing the way they move, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird eye view. Hotel get a waiting room.
What are you doing?
Wait for me, baby, I'll be done soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some trusted shoes. Okay,
Josh McCown juke you out like that, boy.
Nothing new. Okay, death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up the pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket. No change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might win it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown. Hey, Floyd, come down.
So it really ain't even what's called for. Austin put some weight on.
Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul. Just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest. No recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables. Now half the meals got tentacles. Half the errands need a reservation, and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it. That's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. And plus, all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking. They don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to. Okay. Okay.
Just panicking. Oh my God.
No change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be for old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
The football. It's going the other way. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be taken short. Uses the stiff arm.
Pick.
Oh.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Looking downfield for Jones. This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. So now, following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Michael Vick keeping it himself from 10 yards away. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
If I was, I mean, I would probably win so many more games.
And good. And we are tied at 7.
Think about it.
So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken very short. Shedding through the defense. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Who can kill their brain cells more? I played 2 plays the whole game. Oh, we gotta get them to the change with the side cat. Who with the cat? Yellow! Argo
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Bro, I don't understand this, bro.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Ray Guy now on to punt it away. This is taken at the 18. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, he covered a lot of ground, 82 yards on the punt return. And the Falcons have taken the lead. A lot of times they want this guy just to try to flip field position. He flipped it all the way into the end zone.
Yeah, the rule of thumb is can you pick up 10 yards? That's getting a first down. Instead, he takes it all the way and provides a big spark for his team.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff.
Let's go.
This will be taken short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Champ.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Tungle. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
On first down, Dickerson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Joey Bosa in on the stop. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devin Hester with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Score.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Hey, watch this, watch this.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Yeah, it's not eligible ability and all that stuff. It's just shooting. It's
the 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Slam. I got him, man.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
You got 3 down.
Now a give, right side. Dickerson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And that's how you want to start a sequence defensively. That's what we used to call partner. Hello, glad to meet you. Tagged him for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a 5-yard pickup that time on what will wind up being the final play of this first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. On 3rd down, Vic. To the left side and caught by Hester. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage here. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. Everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is...
And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Lawrence Taylor able to finally wrestle him down for what's just going to be a huge loss, and it takes us to 4th down as well. Now Vic on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense when you know you got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Bro, how does he block LT like that? Bro?
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Yellow. I don't even see second.
Now Mahomes. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I'm going to start getting their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And this will be taken at the 13. Spinning away. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the
This game is so
that was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
Is that shirt or is that my shirt?
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
He'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Falcons.
Fump, bro. This game is trash, bro.
What? I thought he's mad like he got hit. Bullshit. I mean, but it was a bubble. But that still don't make sense. He tipped it. Yeah, it should be that bad.
I'll do that.
Bro, he just running to the edge, bro.
That's bad football right there, son. Hey, can you go to the arena and show me how many I got? You want to make them yourself? You want someone to make? You gotta keep on championships. All my records go hard. This a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Good to hear with anybody. Take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They should go and take my jersey. Made to put in work. I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up. #1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up.
Bro, I hate this game, bro. It is so trash. She got no ability. He get more stacks than my runs.
Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible. I read the game. I think it's time to switch. about this. Till my teammates got the blitz. Yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
White and black. You don't want that neon color. Not really. When you do that angelic paint, it's so easy. It just depends on how good the person is.
It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't geese, too bad.
When I had a touchdown, you niggas didn't fucking block, bruh.
Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back.
How much you that redeem like that? Like, how many, what's the price?
Calling.
How much you think you gonna get it for?
Quick to let my
You gotta buy a shoe, right?
I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man, that's the way my neck talking, right? I ain't never coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad, but I'm past that. With a NASDAQ, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts, the money low.
Bruh, it glitched me anyway. Like, he did a fucking speed boost.
The direct hit, I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like, who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. That's gonna make it up like a lembo.
I was actually
Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that?
I don't like that. I guess that's realistic.
You ain't get too
Wind
bad,
up,
my
but that
bad.
wind up. Good wind up.
First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back.
I don't even
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the world is my home and there's so many milkers. Bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell, it's a vessel alone. They showing me love for my city. Gangs and hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not this stereotype. You do not fit me, I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone jobs. I'm not a guard, go hawk with a squad. I'm playing my part, but I'm LeBron. Rings to the team, I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making a thing. I just want all of them dudes to the well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sit for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like. And on my heart, I give it all I got.
I need a bigger
Walk
desk.
walk inside the top.
These wide ass
Take it
monsters.
higher, that's a god. And on my heart, no, I give it all I
That's what I
got.
might
Walk
buy.
walk to the top.
I'm not
Take
gonna
it higher,
quit
that's a
thing, but
god.
I'm gonna
Never
take my
stopping
time
as I'm
on
on.
shit.
Always
I need
winning,
to save
never
up.
lost. GPS, another lost. GPS, another lost.
4K.
We're better than me, yeah. Vision on 2020, yeah. VVS, Clippity, yeah. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they taking notice. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they taking notice.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. Green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People wanna know what makes possible. Dave went. Still here, still in your ear. With a stop so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter rock, turn it up. We giving it
shit.
But can you rock it like rocket? What you talking about? Space it out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets? Fool. Close in the counter of what
What the fuck is wrong with that nigga? Oh, yeah, like that niggas in the way, like they're around him.
Passing your receiver, all about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather.
What?
And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Focus we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints and rock. We earn 30 years so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We installed doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. Relieving the kings of all crowns. Are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady. Flip the letter right. Turn it up, y'all. Keep the flow. But can you rock it like rocket? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rocket? Close in the counter of what kind?
I mean, my go control.
Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go.
Let me lost up.
Turn it up, y'all. Keep the flow.
Bro, come on, bro. That's a touchdown.
Pull it up. That's what I was trying to do. I didn't know it was good.
Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady. Turn it up. We giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets? Close in the counter of what kind?
Or you about to go to this. Beat code.
But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
Bro, what's up with this thing, man? Can't even get this thing in. I should
Got
have
through.
looked at it in the first place. I should have went to testing, man. I don't know how to do that. I learned to wait on that, and then I want to back on the way from that.
We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. Lost my dogs.
Bro, they be using that screen, bro.
We gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. Lost my dogs, stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. This ain't
Where's my, bro? I swear, this is what we talking about. Nah, I need these niggas.
Whole squad all dressed in all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them.
Oh, that route. And let's go.
I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check.
Oh my god, I ain't know who to hit.
We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. Lost my dogs, they by my side.
Randy beat him. Randy beat him. Just gotta. Nah, right now.
You might as well just put Randy and whoever with abilities, right? Why the fuck is this not working now, bro? My controller's not working.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for
Out of
my
bounds.
millennials. I be
Come on,
murdering
bro.
enemies. I just
You
had to
telling
let
me,
you know.
Saquon?
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in, so you feel it.
Touchdown ball game, let's
I ain't
go.
never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence.
Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in the sense.
This nigga suck. This nigga suck. That was the dumbest. That was stupid.
When the OG spinning
Yeah,
out
you
his
still
bread
gonna
is
be.
best you soaking it. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in.
Yeah, he won because he got into one goal.
I'm seeing 2020
I think, yeah,
visions.
sometimes reading
Daily
is
manifesting on
field
my
goal, man. It's
premonitions.
strong suit, man.
Best to keep it neutral, got my own
That's why
religion.
I'm out of bounds.
The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is.
You gonna buy something?
It's the young,
You gonna do it,
incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle, show this so perennial. Do this for my millennials, I be murdering any flow. I just
gotta
had to
get
let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle, show this so perennial. Do this for my millennials, I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Gonna catch it and shoot some people out. What the fuck?
Saquon play the game. That don't never happen.
That's the airbrush. Yeah, that junk is hard. Well,
I gave it the ball 4 times. I ain't gonna care. Lately, I haven't been getting the ball away.
I need to get yeah, because you think you can throw it to tight ass windows.
Y'all know who this is. I'm throwing 75%. I usually throw 80, bro. I don't even got 90. I don't even have 99 throw power. I'm not done. I got 98.
I got a 60. I don't know why my kid is playing that. Shit. I look 35.
I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jury the cold is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Never stop the edge like I don't know what feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal.
Alright, on to the next, buddy. Okay, that was pretty good game, but you gotta keep going. Oh, it's working.
What am I doing? I can't even do nothing with 100K no more. With training. I'm trying to decide I'm gonna get Friday with the Elder Rod. Cause I can't get none of the series for free. They 95.
Oh, you're playing your that shit is what?
93, 94. So it's gonna be the Elder Rod.
394. I'm gonna give me Google.
Man, I'm not getting that fullback. I need to be faster. I need another corner. I don't need another corner, but
I need another corner, but I need a top tier. I need some speed.
yeah, for you, what's his speed for you? You're right. That's what mine gonna be. Oh no.
I'm not worried about his speed. I'm worried about William's speed.
Oh yeah, William getting slow. Yeah. I mean, he's straight for the slot though.
I haven't played slot this time. I go by speed, so it depends on what's going on. Now they got 3 niggas that are over 95 speed and we're speed.
Yeah. I don't.
You know, Rod can run, and sometimes Rod get left if it's like a top tier team.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh? Ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. Early I'm up. Yeah. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop. When I drop, nigga shorty, she support, bro. Lifting up. never not on my grind. New York City time.
Oh my God.
Better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries, competition.
I hate that defense. All these niggas do is somehow they still play with the top. That's just annoying.
You will never know. You ain't never tried. Work it out. Hit the gym. Hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job. You can see that. On my head is real good.
That's a good play. My favorite, Tori and Randy. Or Randy got 96. I don't know. It's either Randy or Tori.
Oh, I can't just
what I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great color game. I can't be number 2. MVP the league most.
Bro, I don't like this. This game is so stupid, bro. Saquon doesn't even try to block him.
I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm gonna get my legacy.
I don't know why I'm feeling on these guys. I don't even do the one I'm actually pretty good at.
On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do?
Oh shit! I'm not on in here. Booty crap. This old crap. Where is it? Oh, here it goes. Legacy. Wow. I'm like, why I feel like that? What's up?
Going big, going big. Everyone know the click.
It is.
Way too many when they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me.
What
Cause
the
I'm going big, going big. Everyone know the click. Way too many when they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
time to bring the bass bird. Sir, I'm going big like a lineman. She won't bring the limes in.
They got me going over ED right now.
Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why
that's how they do be moving though, Cal.
Cause he gave me patience. Hey, swear that all makes sense.
You know he used to play.
Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And on that I ain't gotta pay rent. Hey, I know we the ones that ain't them. Pull both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm
You can't play man with three down linebackers. You niggas ass.
Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big.
Bro, this nigga running ball. Oh my god. You was a clown, bro. He ran the ball on 4th down. On 3rd. Game is so trash, bro.
I mean, he been balling, bro. I thought it was weird that the Dolphins let him go when he because the year that they went to the playoffs, right? That couple of years ago, they was like a top 3 seed or top 4 seed. No, they played us. It was I think there was a 4 or 5 seed, and he had like a really good year, but he had got hurt like a game right before the playoffs or something like that, and they didn't have him, and we blasted him. And then like the next year they went and got like Jay Cutler and Fitzpatrick and them, and I was like, what the heck? This ain't the first time Fitzpatrick been on the fucking Dolphins. It was like his second time being on the Dolphins. He'd be everywhere. He was a whole. This is what I want you to do, Tommy. Oops. Practice and building. Practice high ground with Chase, to be honest. This is how you keep them. You can take high ground. You don't just do fucking 90s so someone gets high ground. You do that, the person who wins is just gonna jump off you.
Oh my god, bro.
Gotta protect the top of your head. That kind of thing. That's what I was wondering. Look at what she's doing on. Struggling over here. You wanna hear really struggle? And he dribbling. You can see him struggle right there on the big TV. Oh, can you hear it? I'm listening to that right now. I caught myself. Back.
Nigga damn ran the ball the whole fucking game, bro. I should have covered two it. Bro, you not good, bro. The game is ass.
Alright, let's do this one. That's the only part of that. I actually got the...
I think it took like a quarter and a half, bro. Like, come on, bro.
I don't wear ball, man. All I ever do is ball, man. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I got power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched, and I better get set in. Finish him. Mess around with me, I like to finish them all. Even if I ever did the
colorful and you think this picture?
Bro, why do they do that, bro?
Yeah, it's probably one of them. It's not. It's so quiet. That's why I love it.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat or watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle. Different cities every week now. Every woman is now. What state prop you looking bleak now? I was homeless, sleep designer sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak, they listen. Couldn't find the social fishing. Cool, it wasn't true. I know it's true because you look like the opposition. Run it up. Greatest ever sums it up. I ain't
Huh, bro, they just blocked, bro. I'm out of there.
When I brung it up, wait. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank.
Yeah,
anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
You really like every time I play with you, I'd be like, oh, you shoot a whole different way. At least I had once for a long time, and then changed like a little bit later on.
Yeah.
The nigga, yeah, he just cheated.
Up and magic. With the game, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it.
Sit that nigga down, bro.
Think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality. Now
let's go, Khalil.
You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride. For my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, and look like I'm good. Foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get on out my problems, let me.
You know, he said he is the worst shooter in the house. He said the little one got a better shot than Bonnie.
All we got, we gon' let you have it.
Yeah, like,
Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do?
I think he's going
to be Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to.
Oh my god, bro, block. Man, damn.
I love that Brandon Ingram is playing better.
You get the ball now.
Huh? That's why. Man, I gotta go practice boxing. I guess it should be coming at service or something. I don't have no.
Bro, people be cheating, bro. They do the most extra shit.
Right.
Thank you. I had a fucking rock to stop this stupid ass shit.
I don't wanna be on the ground when the time Took me so long getting back to my right mind.
How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary,
fucking go. Good shit, Bossa.
Every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jake Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft.
Let's go. Let's stop, Shay.
If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
Come on, bruh. He not even. This shit is so cap, bruh. Just quit. I'm not doing this. He already got 7.
Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit. I gotta get it, I gotta get it.
Oh, he got Devontae. He got a Packer team, Joe.
Something different. I like that.
That's a first. I mean, he got a mod. I ain't gonna lie. Mod was annoying. He's that big. He's a fast Marshall. And he got a jukebox. Got Chubb as a backup. Honestly, bro, I might go get that Chubb and use this 90-something on somebody else. You so slow, Saquon. Good play though, bro. Good play. I know you tired. Spent about 10 on my 50. Ex-slick then hit with the back then you out the zip. Blow out his back then dip. Got a whole for the all on the ship. All these 4 things pull out the bip. Suck to Julius. Pat Tillman right away.
His safety slow. That's the problem. Actually, down slow.
He got Amos?
No, he got Earl and all. Amos to be a dog with a Packers team, complete dog. Couldn't even throw him away. He's so fast. Let's see this offense like. Can't jam that nigga. Ooh, did you say stay with the Packers too? I don't think so. He don't got Aaron. It's like I ain't gonna say other shit. Oh, come on, bro. Where's my niggas at? Y'all niggas let that shit go so single ease. Let's go. I want to see what he did to his receivers, bro. Like, I'm really wondering what he did. This is so different. Route printers, slant and streak. Okay, so they're putting inside on him. What that guy? Double move and crossing. I mean, we don't gotta go by speed. We faster than all these niggas. I don't know who might not be is fucking what's his name? Why is Sean on him? Oh, he's on him because of that. I had it in what you call it. Got rank commit, boy. Oh, I thought Twin 3 was on my team. Maybe I can do the post route. Come on, Randy. What you got for me? Bro, that's cap, bro. And that's Darius. Darius is slow. Oh, I think we're gonna mute this whole time.
Who?
You, nigga.
No, my headphones had that.
That was a mean death. I'm glad they came back to life. I just do that. Okay, he gonna score now. Damn, Saquon. Wow. That's my fault anyway. I should have threw it out.
That's ironic. That nigga Reed just said, that's Derek, he's slow. Then that nigga knows.
He just left Saquon. I'm like, bro, he shouldn't, bro, that post to Randy, that should have been touchdown. That is bullshit.
Post don't work the same no more. And cover 2 just plays everything.
That's my fault. We was doing good running the ball. That's a problem. We don't run the ball well no more. Like we don't. Like we run the ball so bad now. Oh, that's Fournette. Think I would have never gave you the ball. We out. I'm tripping. You said Vasa don't matter. I mean, he used as an animation, but before Evasive, it was on that slow ass juke, that deep ass jump juke.
Gee, I mean, swerve.
Yeah, that too. But the angle they had, I had to. I was gonna spin, but Pat Tim would have smacked shit out of me.
Somebody might win it now. Go the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out, might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess on my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals.
Quinn, you suck.
After ever seen a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes, but I don't trip about it. That's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match, and plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they figure, they don't even gotta say it.
We getting block sheds. Wow.
I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions, and I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown.
That's why I usually want what you call it instead of that. Come on, no, you're not gonna cheat me. I should just did the one I usually do. The spy.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance.
Here we go with the boy. This nigga don't even go for the ball. Nigga, what? What do you mean you don't go for the ball?
I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle this. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky.
Aren't there?
Dance, jump in the stands. No man, no man. I'll deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash, put in the gas. I will not crash. Honey, y'all dash. 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 They slip on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the
got
best I am. There's no need in keeping it low key.
Oh.
I run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets. The coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble.
Yo, we stuck that shit this time, little nigga.
Lying in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Pick on the blitz.
I overran it, Joe. It was so obvious. You ain't good. How he got done in the first place? I forgot.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself.
No, that was the other drive. How did he get down there?
Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I could get it by
he got Lattimore.
Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I step like I'm Dino. Think I'm part Italian. Blame it on Gino. Smells like the medallion. The skin on cappuccino.
Bro, block, bro. That's a touchdown.
Keep your distance from myself. At a genie with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish he's well when they wish for me to fail. I might go and pay their bills. They can't get it by themselves. Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Been fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself.
Hell, T caught me.
I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day.
Look at that, Saquon. Uh-oh, he got his X Factor. I ain't had that in like 30 games.
I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my...
Oh, I'm glad I ain't die.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself.
Put it out, bro. You ain't doing shit at all.
I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
You starting to play Devin White, kind of holding up my damn shit. Saquon. Touch the Saquon been this good.
Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sick of hoes.
Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a mad in the league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy. I tell the whole damn world it's Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy. I tell the whole damn world it's Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden,
Russell Wilson ain't no Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson. He ain't that fast.
Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be flexing, I can't be scheme. scheme. Roll it when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, mad time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and
he must not know Devin too. I mean, Devontae too slow with Dion.
your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do,
Time right now, go to sleep. Tripping.
tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me, you watch your lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out the bag. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll it when I'm in a mud league. 2-0.
No, I say it gotta be a concerning stint for this shit, bro. Man, he did a thorn and shit tripping.
My team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. Now get it. Big Snoop Dogg is in the game.
Cute long 50 card guy, bro. I do everything at one time. I can really see that time.
Big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number.
Big numbers. Big numbers.
Whole team counted, that's a big
Let's go, baby. We look good now.
foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this is Southwest.
He out of there.
I ain't gotta shut the cell off cause the iPhone don't gotta get off. Big pesto. If you wanna go, let's go.
Cool, 50 color guy, bro. Good light, oh.
Mexican stomach pesos. Hit your son, so pesos. Never save no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the pig skin, make sure your pig scans. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your fifth grand. Run it up, count it up. Ay, what is it? Bees and 20s, no problem. I want to sign also to make some money on the side. That's great. She tried to be nice. She like, girl, you can count on him.
Agency that way goes to companies who saturated business owners are not I've never seen anything easier for someone to make money on the side than being an IG skill. Get clients not to stay instantly. You want your folks to use no technology investment, nothing like that. You just go right on. I've almost do that.
I got my money now, I'm 6'6".
Another message to the group, Ryan, he just posted, he just got
You gotta work in the morning, Lee.
Yeah, I took this shift like an idiot. I ain't about gone. It's the hours. Took this shit like an idiot. I was half asleep when I said it. They gave Ryan Tannehill the skateboarders. That's crazy. What's up, broken mic? Good.
Well, I just took the mic out to do something.
He's trying to get his booty call right. He don't want us messing up.
Talking it up in every way. I don't blame you, brother. Get things.
I'm not talking about mama, right? Tripping.
I'm bad. You trying to get that booty? Nigga didn't want us to make a joke. As soon as that, he was gonna mess up.
No, sir.
Okay.
I'm like, why you laughing? No, I ain't laughing. Over it. Like, why you laughing, Daryl? I was like cooking you no food. You seem like Deacon John better than me, though. Saw that animation, bro. You gotta be kidding me. You got Trey Waynes. A little different. Oh, he a man.
That man said he a man. Like he ain't never been mad in so long.
I don't.
I know. I'm just saying it.
I ain't do my hot routes correctly. I could have broke the nigga off. But he gotta play man, cause his team is ass. I mean, no, his own niggas are ass. And I think a Trey fast. Jerry, you slow as shit, dog. How does he even play that, bro? He playing a post route. Shit, we cap, bro. I'm telling you. Teddy. He dropped. You know, I'm finna quit, bro. I gotta get rid of him. He gotta go. That's 2 in a row, bro.
He's so fucking weak, bro. He a bitch.
That's 2 in a row, man.
Oh my god, really? You're gonna love T.O. I'm gonna just let you know this now.
Alright, bro. Are you serious? 2 in a row? And I threw it late and you was still open. And that running around swerving shit from the block, bro, that's bullshit. Yeah, his zone is ass. He got Humphrey, Trey Waynes, some other nigga. I ain't check the other side.
They didn't make tight ends so bad at run block here. I swear what's called would be different.
Tight end is bad at run blocking. Oh, you talking about the other ones, the good ones.
Yeah, every fucking good one is awful.
Yeah, that nigga, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga Travis is kinda dog shit.
Like, Travis before Kittle was considered the best, so how the fuck? Yeah, and then you got people saying Gronk is the greatest of all time, and he can't block that well. I thought he was gonna get rid blocked.
At least I cut off Randy. That's all that matters. He got cut off. Okay. That was supposed to happen, bro, when they be trying to run for me. When I blitz 5. We so slow. Marquis so fast.
Nah. Nah.
This nigga Champ swatted it. Pick the ball off.
That's another thing. They need defensive players are so retarded.
You niggas are bombs.
Better go to bed, coach.
That's bullshit, bruh. What the fuck is G-Stack? I don't know what that shit is. Bro, when did that? Oh, I'm tripping, bro. That's my fault. I take that.
Take it higher, that's a god. And I'm a heart, no, I give it all I got. Go to walk, talk and talk. Take it higher, that's a god. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, another.
Where the hell is Dion? Dion, who are you guarding? Please let me know.
Determination, laser focus. Banging on they taking notice.
Just play 2. Honestly, just getting bullshit.
Determination, laser focus. Banging on they taking notice.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
What is this game, bro?
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People wanna know where Mace, Pops, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Steady, to the letter right, turn it up.
You bought that? Oh, that's him. He made that. Tough. He gave it to you? That shit smell like someone else.
Joe, Bosa, go, Bosa, go. LT. Look at that boy Bosa running.
Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, y'all feel it slow. But can you rock it like rocket? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets? Full counter of what kind? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go.
Bro, I'm over it, bro. Over, that's a pick.
Alright, where my money is at? Yeah. I'm ready to cry. On the release.
Shit, that nigga died. That's Gronk getting hit like that. Wait a minute. That's alright. It's all white.
Oh, good job, Nick. Cause we got that ain't do shit, bro. That's supposed to be incomplete. How was that not? See, that's why you can't play man, bro. Look at this shit. Sit your ass down, bitch.
20 of us, that's 20 goons. And ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on
How you run straight passes?
Come on. I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me. No conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. Go out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the jet.
You're the worst. You're the worst.
Alright, tell me why we can jam the tight sets, but we can't jam the empty sets. Like, why can't you jam the general Rockets? I understand the slot, but that ain't Hold on.
Incredible, honestly,
Fuck Mark Baby was.
Oh, we made a clip.
Hang on, that's the whole movie.